starting at the left end of the input. It repeatedly changes a 0 to an x and moves the right over whatever zeros and y's it sees until a 0 to an x and moves to the right over whatever zeros and y's it sees until it comes to a 1. It changes the 1 to a y and moves left over y's and zeros until it finds an x. At that point, it looks for a 0 immediately to the right, and if it finds 1, changes it to x and repeats the process, changing a matching 1 to a y. If the non-blank input is not in 0 clean, 1 clean, then the TM will eventually fail to have a next move and will die without accepting. However, if it finishes changing all the zeros and x in the same round, it changes the last one to a y, then it has found its input to be of the form 0 raised to n, 1 raised to n, and accepts. The formal specification of the TMM is M, the state symbols, the input symbols, the tape symbols, transition, start state, blank state, and the final state, where the transition is given by the table in figure 1.1. As M performs its computation, the portion of the tape where M's tape head was visited will always be a sequence of symbols, described by the regular expression x clean, 0 clean, y clean, 1 clean. That is, there will be some zeros that have been changed to x, followed by some zeros that have not been yet to change. Then there are some ones that were changed to y's and ones that have not yet been changed to y's. There may or may not be some zeros and ones or the following, or vice versa. State 0 is this initial state, and M also enters state 0. Every time it returns to the leftmost remaining, if M is in the state Q0 and scanning a 0 to an X and move right to Q1, M keeps moving right all over 0 and Y's that it finds on the tape, remaining in state Q1. If M sees an X or B, it dies. This will be the last. However, if M sees 1 in state Q1, it changes that 1 to a Y. And starts moving left. In state Q2, M moves left over zeros and Y's, remaining in state 2. When M reaches the rightmost X, M returns to the state Q0 and moves right. There are two cases. If M now sees a 0, then it repeats the matching cycle we have just described. If M sees a Y, then it has changed all the zeros to X. Here is an example of an accepting computation by M. Its input is 0, 0, 1, 1. Initially, M is in the state 0, scanning the first 0. That is, M's initial ID is Q0, 0, 0, 1, 1. The entire sequence of move of n is this.